I see this point in my life and career as kind of like my halftime moment, and I'm about to hit the court again way harder than I ever have. I've been to one Comic-Con before I went to San Diego a couple years ago, and it's always amazing. Amazing. It's my people. I'm a pretty heavy nerd, I would say. You know, I've been gaming extensively since I was a kid. I'm very fascinated with the nostalgic, 90s, late 80s era of pop culture in general. My original nerding out as a kid was definitely a combination of Mario, which obviously I have all the characters tattooed on me because I grew up with an NES in my house. You know, from the day I was born, it was already there. So I've been playing video games since day one, and I would say it was a mix of Mario and Nintendo culture and then Ninja Turtles. Absolutely, hands down, Ninja Turtles. I was born like right in the height of the Ninja Turtle era. As far as referencing a lot of nerd nostalgic pop culture stuff, that's always really been part of my style from the days of me really just freestyling before I was even making music. Those were always the lines that would catch people. As far as samples too, on this mixtape, Webster's Lab, I sample like Spice Girls, a lot of shit from that era, that 98 Degrees, just random shit that, I'll be like, whoa, man, we should sample that. And then if you make a hot beat out of it, people don't even remember what the sample's from a lot of times, but the people who do, it always catches them right off guard. Nerds clothing had a lot of similar ground on a personal level, and we just talked about doing a collab. I threw out this idea of, kind of having all the video game chicks and calling it Player One, and Eric over there said he was going to get someone to draw up a good design. I was like, all right, we'll see what we get. Super dope. And it comes in a box that looks like an old NES game, and then inside is the shirt, which is pretty fucking cool if you ask me. When I'm not on the road, I'm playing a good amount of video games, a lot of Netflix, a lot of just quality television shows and cinema in general. And then I do yoga. I do hot yoga now. Seems to be the only thing that can keep me truly sane because my brain just never stops ticking and I drive myself nuts. So that kind of chills me out, meditates me a little bit. So shout to hot yoga.